Facebook virtual reality app marketplace. So what made both Apple and Google dominant in the smartphone market, Google with Android and Apple with the Apple phones, the iPhones, was the development of really rich ecosystem of apps by third-party developers in the app marketplace. So it's really the ecosystem that wins today, because nobody's going to gravitate to a platform unless there's a rich ecosystem available, like in an app marketplace. So as virtual reality becomes more and more to the fore, and I did a recent podcast on Facebook's VR efforts, which are just leapfrogging by leaps and bounds. They're making incredible progress, even though it's still early in the game. Whoever controls VR is going to be the one that controls to the degree that is possible. And most technologies now have a winner take most, if not winner take all. Like, there's only one social media company, there's one dominant American e-commerce company. There's a few overseas, obviously. There's one dominant American search engine. So it's a winner take all or winner take most tech environment now. So the company that controls the VR space to a significant degree is going to be the one that controls the marketplace, and specifically, the apps and games that people use in VR. So I'm not going to recap the other podcast that talks a lot about a lot of advances that VR is making. You can look at that. It's a recent podcast just the last few days. But it is interesting to note that a couple of the things. One is that Facebook is bringing in outside games into its outside VR games into its Oculus platform, and it looks increasingly like Facebook wants to be a hub for VR. It's also linking Oculus closely with the Facebook platform itself to make it more social. It also has a lot of hardware initiatives towards a smart home. So when you put all these things together, Facebook is creating an ecosystem in VR, which includes hardware and a smart home, bringing in other outside popular VR games in kind of a marketplace type setting, which I'm sure will probably eventually translate into apps as well. And also making Facebook, VR and Oculus more social and tied to the Facebook platform.